water I've got up here.
$5.
Is that a new hat? You wouldn't care anyway, would you? All right, Sean. Settling down on whiskey.
You're not going to send him out for the goose
Calm before the storm. He says, I'm ready for it. Give it to me. Sean Child and the Blackfoot. Come on, spur that horse. You betcha.
Well, I don't want it to be very big. My boys can do this.
Looking pretty good to me. See what the judges think of that one.
Is he tame?
Coming out of New Plymouth, Idaho, got himself a draw called Rusty. He's sitting in the chute that says Farmers Feed and Seed. Now believe me, there's nothing rusty about this bull. And there's nothing rusty about Jim in the world. You can understand why when a bull can turn on a dime, and you know why the pickup men are as far back as they can be. Because you don't want to pick up nothing. All right. Come on, Jim. Hang on there. 8 seconds worth of excitement, and boys, he got it. Whoa! Didn't make the whistle. Well, what do you think? You're not just going to sit there getting that old gloved hand working for him. All right, Ron. You know what you got to do. Settling down. Cinching forward on that hand. Out of the head, and there goes Ron Hall and Goldie Bowl. Come on, Ron. You betcha. Get a little action out of that bull. You got it all. Name when you see what it does. It's called Cannonball. Troy Juker out of Buell, Idaho, the name of the cowboy that's got it. All right, Troy. All eyes on you right now. Cannonball. Either going to send them for a ride, and I guess sitting there drawing up that rope. Then they take a couple wraps in their hands. And that's all they got. Well, obviously, if you've got the guts to spur that critter, you're going to get yourself a few more points on the old chalkboard. He says that's exactly what I'm going to try to do with Pirate. All right, go for it. Oh, my, I'll tell you what. All right, ride, cowboy. Easy. That's crazy. Why don't you kids come over here and sit by? Monty Thomas. He says, I'm ready. Okay, nod in the head. Monty's coming out. Whoa. I told you there was nothing light about Marlboro. Hold on a second. I want to hear the punchline after this ride. Let's take a look at it. John Hall taking off a little bit. He says, I've got to run, and anytime you got a boat, let's see what Bo's going to do for us. Trying to straighten his head up a little bit. Bo says I'm not going to nod this old black felt until I feel like it. And I don't blame him one bit. Wise guys, just the kind of wise guys that get you in trouble. All right, ride him. You betcha. Little bit of spurring going on the part of that cowboy. You got him. Oh, way. You betcha. I got my work cut out for me. Got a score to beat of a 78. Let's see what I'm going to do. Waffle. Rocket ship isn't the word. Called the Coca-Cola Cowboy. Let's see if this one's it for Larry Hurst.
This one would be good.
Because it's mine. I don't know.
Coca-Cola Cowboy is just relaxing right now. He's kind of leaning up against the chute. Gate, we got to kind of straighten him out a little bit. There we go. All right. Anytime you're ready, Larry. He says, I'll tell you when. I'm ready. Larry Hurst on the Coca-Cola Cowboy. Loses his hat, makes it look easy. Oh, he's going for a ride. How you doing, Larry?
Vito, that's another one you never can tell about.
All right. He got his attention. Wait till you see the set of horns on this one, folks. They go straight out. You'll understand why he got his name, Stingray. Whoa! Now don't look behind you. Gwendolyn, our rodeo clown and bullfighter, standing right there behind the chute. He says, I'm ready for this one. All right, Tiger. Come on, Gary. You betcha. Wham, Gary. Come on, all the way. 8 seconds. You got it. All right, Scott, let's do it. Whoa, well, the clown got a piece of that action, and boy, was he glad there was no horns on that bull. But look at that little stand. He got him all the way. Deal from the bandit. I don't know how that wind came up all of a sudden, but that fan that we got is really working tonight. I'm glad. I'll tell you what. I'm going to call your eyes back over here to the farmer's feed and seat chute. Chute number 2, because Bobby says, I don't care what that bull's going to do. I just care about what this one's going to do. He says, I'm ready. I'm cinching on my black health, and here I go. Come on, Bob. Bobby hits the dirt, and the bandit gets another one. Cowboy makes his home up in Emmonsburg, Washington. Ricky Shannon. This is like getting on the back of Moby Dick. All right, Ricky Shannon on Fire W. Let's go 8 seconds and give the crowd their money's worth. You betcha, Cowboy. Come on. All right. Coming out of Richfield, Idaho, sitting in chute number 1, but not for long. Ron Gokachia. He's got himself a rank bull called Owyhee County. As the chute opens, let's see what's going to happen for him. All right, Ron, you got your hand into a good one. No two ways about it. But not long. Steve King, the name of the cowboy, sitting on top of this thing called Sliver. And I'll tell you what, he's cinching up that rope as tight as he can right now. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have not become too familiar with the sport of bull riding, that these cowboys just have a flat braided rope to hold on to. They tighten up that hand, take a couple wraps. Sometimes it's called suicide. Sometimes they take themselves a little bubble. But the thing about it is the bull. Some of these bulls been around so long they know what that cowboy's doing when he sits down. They'll take in a little air and let it out when that chute gate opens, and that cowboy thinks he had a good tight cinch and ends up with nothing. Let's see what happens for this cowboy. Steve King getting his money worth on this one. You betcha. Ride him, cowboy. Whoa. That's when a clown is worth his salt. Come on, pay him off, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, that gets your old adrenaline flowing in a hurry. Goaty Bow, the name of the bull. Chute number 3 that says Owyhee Distributing Company, the name of the chute to keep your eyes on. Young cowboy comes out of Pendleton, Oregon. Yeah, it gets hot in the summer and cold in the winter, but Brett keeps it hot all summer long. Brett King, the name of the cowboy. You've heard his name many, many times before. And he's got one of the meanest. Last night, in fact, young cowboy that got on this bull. What happens when we put both of them together? All right, Brett, all eyes are on you. He says, I've got my lucky eagle feather sitting in my favorite felt. Just going to wiggle a little bit here and see what happens. Going to get that bull's attention. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you hadn't known, and I'm not lying to you, this is literally the most dangerous sport in the world. There is no other sport that combines the danger, the thrills, and the excitement of what you're watching right now. Sportscasters of America got together, tried to pick one sport in the world who has got a psyche that is right up there where it belongs. Top athletes, you're watching it. Brett King happens to be one of them. Ryan Cowboy, you betcha. Got his hand into a good one this time. Whoa. About 7 seconds worth. Well, come on, don't let him go home with just the dust in his pants. Thank you. Teacher's attention, watch Lewis. Here's a cowboy that knows how to ride and knows how to keep a bull. Whoa! Hold it, Tour. Hey, look out behind you. Louis says, are you kidding? I'm just heading for the... Tom says he's feeling pretty good tonight. Whether he's in the mood to chalk up 78 points or more is another thing. But he's taking one good cinch right now. All right. The calm before the storm, folks. There it is. All right, Tom, let's let him. You betcha. Little spurring action going on the part of that cowboy. That's hard to believe. You betcha. Get into him. All right. Pay him off now. You betcha. Good ride, Tom. Tiger, the name of the bull. Tom Kuna out of Ontario, Oregon, saying, you betcha I can stay on that little spinning top. Heads up, you guys. Let's see what John Cragen's going to do. Sitting in the chute that says Hawaii Distributing Company. He says, I'm... Tom Kuna over there. Still has got a smile on his face. Don't blame him. 82 points. Boy, it's going to be a good one now. All right, John, let's ride him. You betcha. Keep your hand into him. That's it. Good ride. Hanging on for all he... Young cowboy out of Eagle, Idaho. Been traveling the Northwest, doing real well for himself for the past couple years.
Mind your way.
Getting his licks in. Got himself a good one. K Plus, the name of the bull, sitting in the chute that says Farmers Feed and Seed. Tim Waldron, the name of the cowboy. You know, just barely hanging on. That is not considered the best ride. It's a controlled ride is what we're looking for. You betcha. That's the kind of ride. You betcha, Tim. Keep that hand up in the air and keep him spinning. Did he make it? That's the question. With it. This is one of those bulls that has to keep his head turned sideways in the chute. Check out the horns on this little Hummer. All right, Mark. You got into him. Now stay into him. You betcha. Oh. Gosh, I hate to see that. Okay. We're going to pull him. Bill, we need you back over here. He's on his way. We've got a gate man here to cover for you till you get here. So hang tight. Charlie Brewer. All right, Charlie. It's all yours. Hey, like it. Like it. Coming over back over to the chutes, hanging on for all he's worth. It's the dust. And another one. Rick Ray, the name of the cowboy, getting cinched into a bull. You're going to love the name of this bull. All the kids talk about this one. Chain head. You couldn't even hit him in the head. You wouldn't even get his attention. Can almost assure you that that's it. Pull his horns in so that his head doesn't go sideways. All right, you got him. Good ride going, you betcha. Talk about control. Oh. Young cowboy by the name of Gray Gold. Typhoon will act just like the word sounds. Kind of spin you around a little bit, kind of even spit in your face if you're not careful. Craig, you know what you got to do. Let's do it. All right. Typhoon so far getting nice and straight. Good hand, good ride. Let's help that cowboy out, folks. You betcha. Goes the distance. Coming out of Nampa, Idaho on bar 15. Don Kamigi. All right, Don. What's that? All right. Don saying I'm ready for the nod of the head and the gate opens, and you betcha he's got all the excitement he needs. Bar 15. I'll tell you what. That's about 2 seconds worth, and he's on his way out. Urban Cowboy showed that he was no Urban Cowboy last night. I see a big old goose egg there where Urban Cowboy's name is. He's cinching his hat down. I don't blame him. You just take your time. I'm going to get ready and you're going to get ready. Okay, let's do it. You betcha. Come on, Dusty. Whoa. I told you Urban Cowboy was no Urban Cowboy. All right, Dan, settle down. You got it. Dan Cook out of Riggins on Red Fox, and I'll tell you what, it looks like he's into it. He's into it good. Whoa! Hung up a little bit and stretched him. Don's not being wiped out on Wipeout. I've seen more goose eggs next to Wipeout's name than just about any other bull there is. This could be a good ride. Don Stringer moving up on that hand. Trying to describe what's going on right now. Well, he barely fits in there. We got a nod of the head. John Stringer's out of him, and Wipeout has done what with an 82 out of Ontario, Oregon, leading the competition. Both pins with a 78, sitting safely right now in second place. It's not over until it's over, and that is tomorrow night.